Bye, Noel.
Yes, Dad, I'm fine. And as long as you keep paying for these bills, well, there's no skin off my nose.
I'm worried about you, that's all.
So you've had that dream again then, have you, Dad? Dad?
See you after that.
You have, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, you know what you've got to do.
Hannah, it's just a dream.
Oh, all right, then. It's just a dream.
I'm worried about you, that's all.
Look, don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. I don't know, see a doctor or something. Look, I've got to go. I need 2 hands to open this bloody door. It's like the Bastille since you got to go it.
Hannah.
Look, I will let you know if I get worried, okay? Ta-da. Yeah, what now, Dad? Dad?
Bye, Noel.
How old are you now, Noel?
57. A bit too old to be getting these nasty dreams, huh?
Well, we all get those, don't we? But usually when we're asleep. Tell me about them.
Well, 12 years ago, my wife died. And they're all about her, Irene. We're in Reading. It's nighttime. It's pouring with rain. I see Irene, she's pushing a pram. I know she's going to die. I can't get to her in time.
On count 1, which charges the defendant with causing death by reckless driving, do you find the defendant guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
On count 2, which charges the defendant with leaving the scene of the accident, do you find the defendant guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Not only did you show a callous disregard for the life you took, albeit accidentally, but you've also exhibited few signs of remorse since. However, since you've had no previous convictions, and in view of your exemplary record for bravery, for which you are rightly decorated while serving in Her Majesty's Armed Forces, I am disinclined to hand down the long custodial sentence I might otherwise have imposed.
Justice has been done! That is the right verdict! Justice has been done here today, okay? Hey, boy! You murdering bastard! Let him go! Come on, sunshine! Come on, sunshine! Come on! Hey, boys, up the pub! Come on! Yes!
He kills my father and then walks free. What kind of justice is that?
Irene!
Who's driving the car?
The man who killed her.
Right. Carry on.
Well, the pram comes rolling back on its own. There's nothing in it. Except the letter H.
H.
H, written on the bottom. H. Hannah, my daughter. It's her pram. And then a man comes out of the shadows. Can't see his face, but I know who it is. Matthew Tam. 3 years ago, I was caught in a siege. At the end of the siege, Matthew Tan walked out right into a hail of bullets.
Do what you have to do, man! Do it! Do it!
It was a deliberate act. He was choosing to die that way. I don't know why. Perhaps to have revenge on me. I don't know. It hasn't bothered me very much. Not until recently.
Face the wall, Mr. Bain.
And now these nightmares are getting me down.
This siege you mentioned earlier, can you take me back to the incident itself? I'd like to know precisely what was going through your mind at that time, what your feelings were. Was there an element of fear, perhaps?
Well, what did Dr. Crippen say?
He thinks you should take a break. A long one.
Long? How long?
Months, to begin with. I'm afraid I agree with him.
Giving me time to dwell on things isn't going to help. I need to work.
He thinks you're close to a breakdown.
I'll get through it.
Another breakdown?
That wasn't a breakdown. That was 3 months sick leave. That's all.
He thinks that the hostage situation with Matthew Tam has left emotional scars. And that you have personal worries, things from your past you haven't dealt with, and until you do, you won't get properly better.
Psychobabble.
He thinks...
Bollocks.
Perhaps. But I'm sorry I can't ignore his recommendations. If you were to be taken ill...
Are you saying I'm not fit to be on duty?
No, but he is. And I can't risk you jeopardizing future investigations, Noel. He wants you to rest for a month. That's all. And then he'll see you again.
Where's Alison, you know?
Well, if she's not in the office, she might be out in one of the window ledges.
She's taking it badly.
Can you blame her? Rawlins gets 2 years suspended, a £500 fine and a 4-year ban. He's run somebody over in his lorry and failed to stop, and the judge more or less lets him off. It's a bloody disgrace.
You've spoken with his widow?
No. What would I say? That the judge has seen him? That he should have been hauled off the bench years ago?
All we can do is pretend that that's the way things are and hope that the public will go on trusting us.
They won't if the judges don't back us up. It's us against them, isn't it? Where will you go?
God knows. I haven't had a holiday in years. I'm proud of it.
Well, some of us mere mortals would leap at the chance.
You've just had your first lollipop, Inspector Griffiths. You can't think of taking time off yet.
Bit of a break after the Rawlins case wouldn't go amiss. The boy, Chris. He's threatened to take his own revenge on Rawlins.
Well, he'll be doing us all a favor.
Well, you don't mean that now, do you?
Don't I? What else can he do? If he wants justice. The Vandals are at the gates of Rome, Alison, and there's only us between them and anarchy.
We'll have to make sure, then, that they don't get in.
Maybe. On the other hand, personal vengeance may be all that's left. Anyway, good luck.
No, sorry, sir. I just wanted to say goodbye and good luck, you know?
I am coming back, Carwin. Just a break, that's all.
Yeah, I know. There is something else as well.
When did you get out?
3 weeks ago.
Chill out, Dad.
Chill out. Yes. Hi, guys. Can I have a glass?
Look, Dad. You know, maybe the doctor's right. When you think about what you've been through the last couple of years, not counting Mum, it's Matthew Tam, the siege. I think it's gone a lot deeper than you realise. Look, Dad, Matthew Tam held us prisoner at gunpoint. For Christ's sake, he killed himself to spite you.
Tam is out of prison.
Tam is dead, Dad.
Not Matthew Tam. Paul Tam, the youngest brother. And he was released about 3 weeks ago. About the same time as your room was broken into.
Well, you don't think it was him, though, do you?
I don't know.
Oh, well, it'd be easier to get into Fort Knox than my room, anyway.
Listen, just take care, right? If you hear anything, see anything, anything at all, just let me know.
All right, don't worry, okay?
Thank you very much.
Come on! Police, back off! Drop the gun! Patrick!
Tony Gordon was out on his bike. Ordinary fellow. 2 young girls and a son to support. And Rollins did a left on him. Bang. The back wheels of the lorry went over him. He was killed instantly. But Rollins never stopped. Didn't feel a thing, he claimed.
But they found him guilty, though.
Oh, yeah. As charged on all counts. But Rollins had won a medal in the Falklands War. He dragged a wounded mate out of enemy fire. Welsh Guards. And his honour, Judge Wickham, was in the same regiment.
Do you want a drink?
If it's at room temperature, yes.
Well, I'll ask them to warm it up then for you.
Now, Chris, let me buy you a drink, eh? All right, hello! That's enough, Rollins.
Put that bottle down.
Put it down now! He started it. It was self-defense, mate. Come on, Rollins. Leave him go now, Rollins.
Before you get into real trouble. Get him off.
Lads!
And you, on your feet. Come on, and get out.
I'm gonna kill you, Rollins!
Yeah!
Hannah!
How do you know my name?
I know everything about you.
Yes.
Come on.
Why are you doing this?
I'm a policeman, making sure you get home safely. What?
Oh, I'm just waiting for that you shouldn't take the law into your own hands lecture.
We're just as pissed off as you about the verdict.
Oh, yeah? When he killed my father, he was laughing. He was seen by several witnesses, laughing. A man who has no regard for the life of another human being doesn't deserve one of his own. There are only two kinds of people in this world. Those who do what needs to be done and those who do nothing. I can't go anywhere until I've dealt with Rollins. And if the law won't give me justice, I'll have to find my own. You can drop me here.
I'll get out here as well. Thanks for the drink.
And don't forget, Anything at all, you phone me.
Maybe he's right. Why don't you go after the man who killed Mum? Chris!
Noel. It's Irene.
Chris! Chris, wait! Chris! Look, I'm sorry about your dad.
Yeah, me too.
So what are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna kill Rollins.
What, even if that means ruining the rest of your life?
Well, it's better than spending the rest of it in regret.
Han? You all right?
Yeah.
Look, table 9 left us half a bottle of burn. Come in.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, then.
What was she like?
Oh, not very nice looking. Short, neat. Purple hair, just teeth.
A man who has no regard for the life of another human being doesn't deserve one of his own.
Maybe he's right. Why don't you go after the man who killed Mum?
Noel. It's Irene.
Noel, what the hell are you doing here?
That's it.
Nice one, table 9.
Hi. Oh. Sorry.
That's all right, I'm knackered as well.
Oh, I need to have to go.
That's okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay?
Right, okay. See you. Ta-ra.
Oh, no. Dad, where are you? There's no point telling me to phone if you're not there. Somebody's been in my room, Dad, and they've taken my pictures. I don't know what to do.
The mobile you are calling is not responding. Please try again later.
There are only two kinds of people in this world. Those who do what needs to be done and those who do nothing.
Maybe he's right. Why don't you go after the man who killed Mum?
Personal vengeance may be all that's left.
Second floor. Better late than never.
Face the wall, Mr. Bain.
So he schleps off after Stroud to see this bloke. Tip, he says. Takes him all of 5 hours to get there. There's been a crash on the floor.
I'd like to see Detective Chief Inspector Roy Rogers,
Anyway,
please.
finally, he gets there. Finds the pub, and the bloke's just about to leave. But he gets his tip. Wayward lad for the Oaks.
It was an awful joke the first time I heard it.
Noel Bain, good God, how are you?
Well, thank you. How are you?
Fine, fine. How's Hannah?
Fine. How's the family?
Oh, pretty good. This is Jen. She'll look after you. So the rumour goes.
Noel, I'm so sorry. They called me in. Do you mind? Bye, Noel.
Bye.
They say it's the first sign, you know.
The last time I saw Irene was in this room.
Well, you should find him in there somewhere. I presume you have good operational reasons for wanting to see these files?
I have indeed, yes.
Hi.
Hello.
I've not seen you here before. Didn't know you were here.
It's a big place.
Sorry, do you mind if I... So, what are you studying?
Fine art, 3rd year. Been in the library all day. The history of art component. Yourself?
English, 2nd year. So, how do you feel today?
Don't understand what you mean.
Well, last night.
Oh, you thought it was just a sudden rush of blood? Grief getting the better of my common sense, yeah?
You said you were going to kill Les Rollins.
It's hard to take in, isn't it? But it's the only way. He killed my father, and he didn't care. So I'm going to take away his life. It's all perfectly simple, really. I've got to go. See you.
Well, you're a dark one, aren't you?
So have you known him long then, or what?
Well, no, not really. I've been to a couple of parties at his place. He lives down Glamorgan Road, you know?
Oh,
With
yeah.
a couple of other boys. Wild sort of place. Interesting, though.
Yeah. Anyway, where are you going now? To the library?
Noel. It's Irene. Noel, what the hell are you doing here?
Leave me be.
Stupid bitch!
You all right with that, Dave?
Fine for now, thanks so much. Hello, Liz. Amber, please, now.
63.
Half a cider, please. There's a car outside. I think it's had its tires slashed.
Oh, no. Did you get the number?
It's a Red Rover.
Sounds like Dave Caulfield's. Dave!
Yeah?
There's a gentleman here says there's a car outside with the tires slashed.
It's a Red Rover.
I don't know. This sort of thing didn't happen around here a few years ago.
Kids got nothing else to do, I suppose.
Yeah, that's probably it.
I saw a crowd of them going down the road as I came in. Can I give you a lift somewhere?
No, I'll walk. I only live a mile or two away.
I don't mind, really.
No, it's very kind of you, but thanks. At least, let's go inside. I'll buy you a drink.
All right. Thank you very much.
Bloody things cost nearly 100 quid apiece.
Well, the insurance will pay, won't they?
Only if I claim.
Well, you will, won't you?
Not with my premiums. I can't afford to lose the no-claim bonus.
How much do you pay?
Bloody fortune. That's a long story. I don't want to bore you with it. There's something more for Mel to moan about.
Well?
The wife, allegedly.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Well, I don't want to bore you with that either. You want another?
No, I'm driving. Yeah. Don't let me stop you, though.
You couldn't. There's no way I'm breaking the news to Melanie without one for the road. Are you sure?
Yes, thank you.
Well, I don't know where he is.
Are you worried?
Nah, he's always buggering off somewhere. Investigating the violent end of some poor sod's life, no doubt. And what's that?
It's Chris Gordon's address and his phone number. One of his mates gave it to me.
And what makes you think I'm interested in that, then?
Come on, Han.
Look, even if I was, and I'm not, he's a man with a mission.
Yeah.
Right, I'm off. I'll see you after.
Han, don't forget this.
Gillespie on the right, there. Sod you, then.
Yes?
Mr. Landry?
Could be.
A friend of mine gave me your address.
In the morning.
No, wait a minute. This friend said, what I want to buy can get from you. His name's Bosko Tarovich.
Bosko Tarovich. Bosko Tarovich.
Forget it.
Do you want one or not?
Yeah.
Come in. You wait here. I won't be long.
Hello? Hello? Look, if you're playing silly buggers, you can just...
Hello, Hannah.
Who is this?
Don't you remember?
No, who are you?
Let me set the scene. There's a car, a Cavalier. There's a woman driving it. I'm in the front. My brother... Well, he's in the back, see? And he's holding a gun to the young lady who's sitting next to him. Ring any bells yet, Hannah?
Oh, my God.
Hannah? Hannah? Hannah!
Hannah! Wait! Come back, you bitch! Come back, bitch!
Taxi! Hang on, wait!
Hannah!
Get off me.
No. Be nice to me. You'll be like me one day, you know. Then nobody'll want to touch you, will they? So, is it all right?
Yeah. How much?
I'm not sure yet.
Just tell me how much you want for it and let me get off.
I'm not absolutely decided yet whether I want to do business with you or not. I've got to be absolutely certain that you know what you're doing with one of these. You handled a gun before?
No.
Well, there we are, you see.
Dad!
very nice. I've always wanted a four-wheel drive myself. They've all got them around here.
Hey, what'll you do about the car, then?
I call about the car tomorrow morning. Quite nippy, eh?
Oh, it's got enough poke as this one, if that's what you want. You'll have to tell me where to go, Bruce.
Where's the next left? Here. Oh.
What?
Well, that was it.
Never mind, I tell you what, as you're so interested, I'll show you what you can do, shall I?
Shall you slow down a bit? Christ, what are you doing?
Matter. You mean you haven't done this before? Sort the men from the boys. Well, it's much better when there's no moon.
Jesus! For Christ's sake, put the lights back on!
There was never really any danger, you know.
You could have fooled me.
Anyway, I think I'd better get you back home. Your wife will be worrying about you.
Fair chance of that. Where'd you learn to drive like that?
Army.
Oh, yeah? What on? Tanks?
Ah, your face.
What?
When I started to drive with the lights off, you were frightened to death.
I was not.
Give it.
Oh, Melanie, wasn't expecting you. This is, oh, God, I don't know your name.
John Milton. Same as the poet. Mrs. Caulfield.
Melanie. Well, what was all the laughter about?
Well, we've been for a drive.
I'm sorry.
David, can I have a word?
Yes, of course. Excuse me, John.
Right. Let the dog see the rabbits, innit? Now then. Do you want me to show you just once more how to load it?
No.
Right, you show me then. I've got to be sure you know what you're doing, see? Good boy. Who's a quick learner then, eh?
Look, I thought we were going to go somewhere we could fire this thing.
We have.
What? Where?
Here. That shop there.
Don't be stupid.
Don't you be bloody rude. Now listen, if you want that gun, you've got to do as I say, you see? Now, shoot to the shop.
David, a bit of bad luck with the car, did he tell you?
No, not yet. John gave me a lift home.
What sort of bad luck?
Vandals slashed my tyres.
There's always something, isn't there? I'm going to bed.
I'll be there in a minute.
Whoops. I think I'd better make myself scarce.
Oh, no, please stay. Finish your coffee.
Well, if you think it's okay.
Of course it's okay. It's my bloody house as well as hers, isn't it? She can have her friends, I can have mine.
The thing is, see, these people owe me money. Rather a lot, actually. I'm too soft-hearted, see, that's my trouble. Now, this way, you get a bit of practice, they get a little bit of a scare, and I get my money back.
No.
Look, all you're going to do is shatter a bit of glass. They've got insurance, you know. And the place is empty.
I still can't do it.
Oh, well, you can bugger off then, can you? Shoot the shop or no deal. Good boy. Remember now, with the trigger, it's like a little clitty. All it needs is a teeny weeny little touch.
She's been like this for years. You married?
Was, you know.
Oh, God, yes. I don't know why anyone bothers. Everyone I know who's married is miserable as hell. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to go on about boring old me and Mel.
Oh, I don't mind. It's as strangers on a train, isn't it?
Hmm?
The film. Alfred Hitchcock. About two men meet on a train. They tell each other their troubles. They both find they have someone they'd rather be without. And the idea comes up that they should swap murders.
Wish I could meet someone.
You don't mean that.
No, but we say those things, don't we?
Chris, someone here to see you. Just a minute.
Your wife. Was it another bloke? Is that why you divorced her?
I didn't divorce her.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said you did.
She died some years ago.
God, I'm sorry. God, foot-in-the-mouth disease.
Forget it. Is that what's happening with you? Melanie? Another man?
I don't understand. Why have you come to me?
Because there isn't anyone else.
What about your father?
I don't know where he is. I assume he's on a case or something.
Listen. It's difficult for you to be staying here. How can I say this? I'm not really up for this, you know?
Is that what you think, that I'm trying to pull you?
Well, it's bloody odd you turning up here in the middle of the night with some story.
It's not some story, and Paul Tam's no fiction, let me tell you.
All right, then. Tell me.
Your wife. How did she die?
Car crash. Some years ago.
Oh. Sorry.
Who was the other man? The man Melanie has been seeing.
I never said there was another man.
Oh, come on, Dave. You don't have to. There is another man, isn't there?
It hasn't always been like this, you know. We were really happy once. Then this thing happened years ago. God, I've made such a mess of things. Such a bloody mess. Do you believe that we pay for our misdeeds later, when we die afterwards?
Maybe hell is living with the consequences of our actions now, in this life.
God, I wish I could turn the clock back.
You can't. It's too late. You just have to face the consequences. Whatever it was you did. Anyway, I must be off. Good night, Dave.
John, thanks for the chat.
Well, we can do it again, if you like. If it helps.
Yes, it does, I think.
And remember, you don't have to stop at talking. There are other things you can do. And the power to change your life lies in your own grasp. Anyway, you stay there. Don't get up. I'll see myself out. Good night. I'm sorry if I led him astray.
It doesn't take much doing with David.
So he just walked out knowing that the marksman would shoot him?
Yeah, he did that to punish Dad. He said that making him live his life with that in his conscience was better than killing him. And he was right. My dad's not been the same bloke since then.
Did you call the police?
What?
When he broke into your room?
No.
Well, you should have. The police or the security people or someone. A madman breaks into your room and you do nothing. What about the other people in the halls?
He's not after anyone else in halls, just me.
Right. Listen. There's a sofa downstairs.
Great, thanks.
Matthew? What am I supposed to do?
Don't cry. They wouldn't have wanted that. Fortitude, as a dad taught us. Inner strength.
Jono?
Chin up.
Sir.
Morning.
Is it?
It's bad head.
Mother of all hangovers.
And Melanie is showing no sympathy.
Not a scrap. What can I do for you?
Oh, just passing. Thought you might fancy a decent lunch.
Well, okay.
Good.
I'll just clear it with the old man.
Right, I'll wait here.
How did you know where I worked?
You told me last night.
Did I? I don't remember.
That does not surprise me.
No booze for me today.
Whatever you say, sir.
Hannah, wake up. Wake up.
What time is it?
It's after 12.
Oh, shit.
I've only just got up myself. What are you gonna do about this Tam bloke?
I'm gonna have to go back to halls and see what's what.
Do you want me to come with you?
Actually, yeah, would you?
Might as well see it through to the end, eh?
Where's the bathroom?
Top of the stairs on the right.
I had a plumbing business. Gave it to the boys and took early retirement.
And now you're a man of leisure.
More or less. How about you? Garden centre's always been your vocation?
Hardly. I was a rep for years. Then I lost my license.
Rep without the cards, like Tom without Jerry. So how did that happen?
Well, I hit a woman. It wasn't my fault. She stepped out in front of me.
But you did hit her.
Yes, I killed her, actually.
Jesus.
It was an accident.
Then why did they take your license away from you?
I was going a bit too fast. A couple of miles an hour over the limit, you know how it is.
Was that all?
Yes.
Irene!
Noel, what the hell are you doing here?
Leave me be.
Wet. Stupid bitch!
I don't know why I'm telling you all this. We've only just met. I feel that I know you. I don't know you, do I?
Come on, you know you can't stay here.
It's funny, a lot of people say that to me. I must have that kind of face.
It's because you're a good listener.
There you are, you see. It's part of the job.
I wouldn't have thought a plumber needed to be a good listener.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Stupid. She just ran out in front of me. I had no choice. She just ran out, and it's me who has to pay for it for the rest of my life.
What do you mean?
Well, what I mean is... Well, she's dead, isn't she? It's those left behind who suffer.
Well, here we are then.
Do you think it's still there?
Oh, shit. He's been back.
How can you tell?
I'm not this tidy. And what's more, he wants to talk. Have a chat.
2 coffees and a couple of cognacs, please.
Not for me, thank you.
I'll bring them anyway. So that was a fine meal.
Excellent.
And I'll pay.
No, I couldn't let you do that.
No. You've got to fork out for those tires. So, Melanie is still giving you a hard time, is she?
If it wasn't that, it'd be something else.
What's his name? The other man, his name?
Thomas Maybury. They've been seeing each other for over a year.
Perhaps we should beat him.
Come on, you're joking.
Well, no. See what he wants.
Is that your advice after everything I've told you about him?
Listen, I've got my own problems to sort out, right?
Rollins?
Yeah, Rollins.
So what are you going to do?
You know what I'm gonna do.
Chris, it's one thing to say that you're going to kill someone.
I mean it, Hannah. Believe me, I mean it.
How?
It's not your problem. Listen, I like you, Hannah. I just don't want to drag you through all this shit with me. I've got a lecture. I've got to go, right?
Thank you. So does Melanie realize that you know about him?
Oh, yes.
So why don't you divorce her?
Oh, she doesn't want to. It's part of the game, teaching me a lesson for what happened in Reading.
Is that where the accident was?
12 years ago.
She's punishing you.
Well, that's what I mean. You make one mistake. Ruined our marriage.
So she's being unfaithful to hurt you?
Oh, I guess so.
You gonna drink that?
I don't want to go back to work smelling of booze.
Well, I'm not going to waste it either. Oh, sorry. Listen, you'll have to wash that now.
No, it's okay. I'll just find the jets.
Oh, my God. Very sorry. So what's he like, the other man?
Maybury. Younger, slimmer, wealthier. Better looking, the bastard. It's the worst kept secret in the village.
Oh, Melanie has not been discreet.
It's all part of the game, isn't it?
Public humiliation on top of private crucifixion.
Exactly. Sorry.
Why don't you turn the tables? She humiliates you, you humiliate her.
How?
They look important.
Chairman of the Gillian Bengali Association and Frederick Flood MP. Haven't you heard?
No, what?
Oh, it's a terrible mess. LA comes to Gillian. There was a drive-by shooting last night. Somebody fired off 8 rounds at a shop in North Road.
Jesus, why?
No reason, really, unless it was a racist attack.
Hannah, problem?
No, I hope not. I'm looking for my dad. Do you know where he is?
He's on sick leave.
Oh, I thought you knew.
Yes, I knew that. I just thought he might have been called away somewhere first, that's all.
Not that I know of. Oh, God.
What?
Remember what happened the last time? Vanished on sick leave?
Oh.
What do you mean?
Paul Tam was released 3 weeks ago.
Yes, I know. He's been to see me.
Wouldn't you like to teach him a lesson? Both of them.
I suppose so.
Suppose so. She's cuckolding you. She's making you a laughingstock. Come on, man. Where's your self-respect? It's time you did something. Don't you want to punish them?
Of course.
So, what are you going to do?
What?
What are you going to do? There is something you could do.
There's a room. No doors, no windows. Just a room with a table. On the table is a gun. On the other side of the table is Maybury. The room is secure and soundproof. You could pick up that gun and shoot him. And no one would ever know. When you leave the room, there will be no evidence. Nothing to link you to that killing. No witness, no suspicion that can ever be attached to you. Yet Maybury will be dead. Pick up the gun and do it.
No, I can't.
Why not?
Because it's wrong.
So is what he has been doing to your wife. He's cuckolding you. Wrong. He's making love to Melanie, probably on your own bed. Wrong.
He's making her groan with pleasure in a way you haven't been able to do in a long time.
And he's making you the laughing stock of the village. Wrong. Pick up the gun.
No.
You're a gutless, spineless weakling of a man. Melanie despises you. The only reason she stays with you is to make your life a misery. The only thing she wants in her life is the other man. Pick up the gun.
All right.
What?
I'll pick the gun up.
What are you going to do, Dave?
I'm going to pick up the gun and...
What?
Kill them.
Say it again, Dave. Say it again. What are you going to do to them?
I'm going to kill them.
I can't hear you, Dave.
I'm going to kill them. Both of them. They deceive me. Both of them. I'm going to kill them both.
There'll be somebody watching the college around the clock. If he comes for you again, he's ours, okay?
Great, thanks.
Right. What about your dad now then? Do you want us to do something about that?
Want to start a search, you mean?
Oh, yes.
Nah, maybe he's just off walking or something. You know what he's like.
You know best?
Well, I'll give it another day. If I haven't heard from him by then, maybe I'll start panicking.
Yeah, well, we'll all be panicking.
There's something else, Alison.
What?
Christopher Gordon.
What about him?
I've seen him a couple of times.
Oh, I didn't even know we knew him.
He says he's going to do something to Rollins.
Do what?
Well, he says he's going to kill him.
Oh, well, people who are grieving, they can be unreasonable.
Well, he does sound very determined.
Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Just a minute, Ali. Hello, Hannah.
Hi.
Where's Noel?
Lost.
What?
Doesn't matter.
The hospital's been on. They don't think she'll make it through the night. If she goes, the North End will erupt. The ACC's on his way in to coordinate a contingency plan. I'd like you in on the meeting.
Right, sir. Sorry, Hannah. Gotta go. Shopkeeper's wife has been shot. We'll be right down, okay?
He's not here, Mr. Milton.
He's in my car, flat out.
Drunk? Not again.
Take his arm.
David.
Come on, come on.
David. Easy, please. Come on, David, make an effort.
Come on.
Up the step. He stinks of booze.
Been a problem for him, is it? The drink?
What do you want with him?
Want? Nothing. We just had lunch together.
And his was of the liquid variety, was it?
I'm afraid so, yeah.
Where are you from? What do you want here?
He seems lonely. It seemed he needed to talk to someone.
He can talk to me. I'm his wife. You arrived from nowhere and now you're here all the time.
He opened up to me.
Oh, about what?
Oh, I think you know.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
Please. 2 sweeteners.
Such an act of faith. Marriage. You marry someone when you're young, usually. And then as you get older, you change.
You should be sure first.
But how can you know? Really know what someone's going to be like 10 years down the line? 20?
For better, for worse?
That's a naive view. People change and that's that.
Or they change you.
Yes. There's that as well.
Is this a sort of justification for your infidelity?
I beg your pardon.
I tell you, he opened up to me. You and Maybury.
What goes on, what happens here, is no concern of yours.
He made it mine when he told me. Told me about your affair and what happened 12 years ago.
And you think that makes you some kind of special friend? He tells everybody. Plays for sympathy.
Which he doesn't get from you.
Why should he? He killed that woman. He was so drunk he could barely see, let alone drive. Did he tell you that?
No.
No. Still sticking to the "it was an accident" story. We were abused after the court case. Hate letters, death threats, dog turds through the letterbox. I lost my job because I couldn't sleep. I was on medication for 5 years. And then one day, I realized what I was doing. I was sharing the blame with him. And suddenly I saw that I didn't have to do that. I stopped supporting him. And I began to hate him.
Now you're punishing him.
Yes.
Parading your affair in public in order to humiliate him.
Absolutely. He ruined my life. Now I'm ruining his. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Where are you going?
I don't believe you. Out. Okay?
Maybury.
If you must know, yes.
When will you be back?
In the morning. If that's all right with you, Mr. Milton.
Well, I'll stay here till he wakes.
Well, that's up to you.
No, somebody should be here when he wakes. He won't know where he is.
Well, you can tell him, can't you? You can also tell him where I am. He won't mind. He's used to it. You know what? I sometimes think that that poor woman came out of this best. It's the people left behind, the people involved who've suffered most.
That's what he said.
You think I'm a bad woman?
Oh, I'm in no position to judge.
No? Well, if once, just once, he'd say, it was me. My fault. I was wrong. I was stupid. But he can't. David is a weak, pathetic man. Anything I felt for him died years ago. You couldn't imagine how hard these last 12 years have been.
Sorry, was Chris Gordon in there now?
Chris? No, I haven't seen him all day.
Okay.
Noel? It's Irene. What are you doing, Noel? Noel, I know you can hear me. When am I going to be free of all this? Hey? When?
Who is it?
It's Hannah.
What do you want, Hannah?
Can I come in?
Yeah, what?
Well, I'm not quite sure, actually. I just came round to say that I've reported Paul Tam to the police, so that they're looking out for him. And, just to say that you don't have to worry about me anymore, that's all.
Oh, right.
And I also wondered whether you fancied a drink or something.
I can't. I have to go out.
Well, Chris, well... Look, if it's Rollins you're going after, don't.
I have to. I can't just forget my father.
And Chris, it's such a waste.
You can wait here till I come back if you want.
Look, can I just leave a message for her, please? Can you tell her it's Hannah Bain, Inspector Bain's daughter? It's concerning Christopher Gordon. And can you tell her that he's got a gun and he's going after Les Rollins?
Don't! Or I'll blow your brains all over this wall.
Let me put my dick in first. What's the problem then, eh, Chris? Eh?
You know very well. Turn around. Turn around!
Look at me, Clint Eastwood.
I'm gonna do the same to you as you did to my father. I'm gonna kill you.
Come on, let's see if you got the guts. Come on, let's see if you got the guts to pull the trigger. Hey, load it. You meant business, did you, boy? Where'd you get this gun? Bosnia? Poland? In Her Majesty's Armed Forces, we use real guns. Your father was a pedal-pushing wimp. The type that's always complaining and moaning about building new roads and bellyaching about the fumes. He was wearing that poncy little mask the day I ran him over. He was in my way, just like you were in my way.
Bastard! Bastard! Get up! You scum!
Get the bloody car!
Okay, lads. Okay.
Give us a shot.
Jesus. What time is it?
Didn't you go back to work this afternoon?
No. What happened to me?
You passed out. I brought you back, and me and Melanie put you to bed. And you were pissed. Again.
I wasn't, was I?
Oh, come on now, Dave. Don't pretend with me. I don't know how your liver stands it.
I don't remember having a drink.
I'm not surprised. The amount that you had. Oh, Mr. Carr. I had a word with him. I told him you were ill. I don't think he believed me.
Oh, shit. Where's Melanie now?
Anyway, I've done it.
Done what?
What you told me to do.
What have you done?
Taking care of Maybury.
Leslie, will you think about it?
What's there to think about? He came after me with a gun, did he?
You killed his dad, man. What do you expect? A thank you note?
He started it. It's him or me now, right? Give me the keys.
No!
Give me the bloody keys!
I can't.
Why?
Because you've been banned.
Rats! What case I've been banned? You drive.
Well, where are we going then?
To find Clint's bloody Eastwood.
Like old times, eh? You in the back and me in the front. I haven't got my nutcase of a brother with me this time, though, have I? Don't worry. I'm not gonna touch you or anything. It's just I gotta make you realize why I'm going to do what I'm gonna do. Does that make sense? This is the only way I know to get back at your father. I'm sorry, Hannah.
I'll get you a drink. That's what you wanted me to do, wasn't it?
Look, you, haven't killed him, have you? That's not what you mean, is it?
Oh, yeah. Drink it. Come on, drink it.
Look, tell me he's all right.
Drink it, you'll feel better.
I don't want a drink. I want to know what you've done to Maybury.
Can't you remember anything that happened this afternoon?
We went to a restaurant.
Right. Then we made a deal.
Deal? What kind of deal?
Oh, come on, what is this? You're going back on our arrangement? You're trying to wriggle out of paying me or something?
Understand, John, please.
Drink that, and we'll go over it all step by step, shall we? Right, now we were talking about Strangers on a Train, the film. Do you remember that?
Yes.
That's where you got the idea.
Idea?
I have no motive for killing them. There's nothing to link me. That's what made it such a great plan. It just looks as if some nutter came out of the trees and slashed them while they were in Maybury's car, screwing. This afternoon, that's what you agreed I should do. In exchange for £5,000 cash.
£5,000? But I've never had that kind of money.
Do you want to see the bodies? Well, I'll tell you something. If I were laying out that kind of cash, I'd bloody well want to.
What time did the message come through? What about the shooting incident in the pub?
on?
The best thing for you is to go back where you came from.
Yeah, what's happened? What's going on?
There was a shooting here last night. Come on.
What?
Hannah Bain called. She thinks that Christopher Gordon has a gun.
Hang on, he's here.
Shooting? Who's been shot?
Bugger off.
Do they know who did it?
Go away. Don't let him go. That was Christopher Gordon, for God's sake.
Where's the bloody backup?
Now we want the backup of bloody tomorrow.
Bloody thing.
Hang on a minute. Gotcha!
Do you like guns? See who's the real one? See how you like that?
Come here, boy.
Let's open the door. Take this guy. Take go.
You're a bloody maniac, man, Fred. No, listen, you're on your own this time, okay?
Fred!
Tell me this is a joke, please.
Joke? It's not very funny if it is. You asked me to deal with Maybury, and I did.
But you said bodies.
Of course, I couldn't kill him and leave her alive, could I?
You killed Melanie.
Yes.
What the hell have you done? Why did you come here? What have I ever done to you?
She was warm, generous, devoted. Nurses work long hours, get very tired, very poorly paid. But it never got her down. She always had enough love and life and energy for her daughter and her husband, for Hannah, and for me. Stay awake, Dave.
Who are you?
She was late for the night shift, so she dropped Hannah off with me.
No, I'm so sorry. They've called me in. Half the night shift's down with flu, and you'll be off in an hour. Do you mind?
That's the last time I saw her.
Irene!
Because she was killed by an idiot who thought that he could drink as much as he wanted and still drive his car.
I didn't see her. It wasn't my fault. How was I supposed to stop? It was wet. It was wet! Stupid bitch!
It was wet. And she just walked out, didn't she? It was her fault, wasn't it? It was an accident. And you were doing 1 or 2 miles per hour over the limit. And the stupid bitch just walked out. You lost your driving license for a year. She lost her life for good. It wasn't very fair, was it? So I'm going to correct the imbalance. I'm going to even things out for Irene. I'm going to get her the justice she deserves. You're going to die in a car crash tonight. So get up. I don't want to kill you like this, but in the end, it all comes down to the same thing, of course. So get up!
Hannah. It won't be bad. I don't think we'll feel anything. I hope not, anyway. I really wish I knew some other way of doing this, but... You see down there? Down the end of that track? Well, there's a cliff. And when it's light, we're going to drive down there and over the edge. I'm really sorry, Hannah. Really.
I'm sorry.
Get in the car.
Don't do this, please.
Don't cringe, man. You're going to lead this life. Do it with a little dignity. Get in.
See this is attached to the exhaust pipe. In a few moments, you'll fall asleep and you'll never again wake up. That's all there is to it. In the meantime, while you're drifting off, you can listen to that.
Both of them, I'm going to kill them both. Oh, I'm going to kill them. Both of them. They deceive me.
That is exactly what you have done. You have killed Melanie and her lover in a fit of jealousy. And now you have taken your own life.
I'm going to kill them. They deceive me. Both of them. I'm going to kill them.
I'm sorry to disturb you so early, Mrs. Gordon. It's Christopher.
Oh, my God. No.
David? David? He's not here.
Hannah. It's time.
What's the matter? Cool it! Cool it! Okay.
Oh, please don't do this.
My mother is dead. My brothers Patrick and Matthew are dead, and it's all because of your father. And this is the only way I know to get back at him for what he did.
Matthew's already done that, Bob.
No, bollocks! Matthew is dead, and your father's still alive.
That's the way Matthew wanted it. He wanted my father to live the rest of his life with this on his conscience.
No!
Yes! And it worked. You can't punish him anymore. He's beaten him.
No!
Yes! See, get off!
Bitch!
told you were a stupid little boy. Both your brothers were bullies and now they're gone. They're still trying to run your life for you, telling you what to do. It's about bloody time that you started living for yourself. Unlock the doors. Unbloody lock them!
We've had reports of a vehicle parked facing the wrong way on the hard shoulder near junction 12. Driver inside appears to be still at present. Proceed to site as soon as possible. Delta Echo, over.
Thank you, Control. We've got the driver in our sights and we're pulling up on the hard shoulder now.
So you'll make the grand gesture, Paul, yeah? Go on and take the handbrake off. Go on. Your brother Matthew would love that. Go on, take it off. Let him ruin your life as well.
Melanie. Wasn't my fault. I didn't drive the car. I don't know what happened, Mel, please. That man, Milton, said he'd killed you both. Said it was going to kill me.
I wish he had. You're sure he's inside?
Oh, yes, the noise he made when he came back. Drunk, if you ask me. Okay.
He won't like it. He's supposed to be on sick leave.
Yeah, let's worry about that later, yeah? Noel. 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 Noel! Phone for ambulance.
Yes, ambulance. Flat C, 35 Headland Terrace, Trecellin. For a Noel Bain.
What's he doing?
We're not too sure, actually.
Phoning for an ambulance.
Some sort of heart attack, possibly.
Who for?
You.
He's 57.
A bloody ambulance. Hey, I don't want an ambulance.
Can you hold on a minute?
No, forget that, will you? Sorry, thank you very much. I'm, just... Who the hell did this?
We were a bit anxious about you, sir.
Bloody hell.
I told you.
What are you doing here?
I saw Hannah yesterday and she was getting a bit worried.
She knows I'm on sick leave.
That's what I said.
You didn't break this door just to tell me that.
No, there is something else, sir.
What?
Christopher Gordon. His body was taken out of the River Severn this morning.
There's some coffee and a kettle in there.
You gonna make coffee then? You all right?
Yeah. So, how did he get into the river?
Suicide?
Suicide?
Perhaps if that judge had put Rawlins away. Perhaps if justice had been seen to be done.
And perhaps if pigs could fly. Justice. 2 sweeteners, please.
And me, please. So, was it a good party then? What happened last night?
Last night. Let me think. Oh, yes. Go.
Carwyn?
Don't tell him.
Why?
Because I'm on sick leave, that's why. And I'm too old.